A pick here, we said we didn't want to see it. That is a much better pick in my opinion. Control Mage for Kira is going to be crucial in this matchup.
Yep, and again,
Jensen just able to deny so much CS. As they actually go forward, that's bad.
2v2, Edward though, Blabber back in bot lane for the other time. There's the stun into the Alistar, no flash from earlier. Edward is going to go down, and it's Blabber that grabs first blood. Now Logic going to get dove. The stun there landing from concussive blow is going to force Logic to burn away under the...
Played, you know, that mid lane, win game style of League as they go in top lane.
Licorice no flash, ulti in from the Nocturne, but Licorice going to try and fight his way out. No chance at all though, and Stayhouse grabs himself a kill.
Yeah, very strange that Stayhouse took that one. Would have been great on Diamond, racing towards the Warrior enchant, coordinating these invades, keeping Gambit back.
Could convert onto the Drake as well. Edward with a shallow ward will not spot Blabber in the pit, but I think C9 have more than enough pressure regardless. The Blabber will happily solo down the mountain. Even miss my
into Bork is one of the few builds as a jungler that you can go towards that.
Diamond back in topside though. I like what he's doing. Once again, gonna ult Licorice. Still in trouble, gonna try and get his way out of there. The ulti channeling up. He kicks one out, but Diamond's still here under the turret. And the Brambles from Stayhouse will stay as Licorice still fighting for his life. Picks up his shield. He's gonna be enough, but Diamond does flash forward to get the kill, but it will be a trade in the end. And now here's Jensen gonna look to try and take down Stayhouse. Realm warps up. Knockback there by the Q as Jensen gets the first combo started. Damage is down. Stayhouse. Sap Magic is just trying to stay alive for a little while longer, but Jensen will keep chasing. Under the turret he goes. Jensen forced to flash. Minions still booking the last Q as Jensen. He wants it, but he can't get a range as bot side. There will be a dive as well. Zazel too low as a coming from Logic, who will keep
able to convert on the kill. Will deny some CS. But Kira, really the stay-at-home mid laner right now. Bottom lane under siege.
Yep, first tower up for grabs here for Cloud9. They will stick around 3 strong. Make it 4 as the TP secures that kill. Ult in from Kaiser onto Logic. Here's Nocturne, but it's too late. That's Edward already dead. And Logic does get away, but he's forced to burn the flash, and Cloud9 still collect the prize.
Yeah, and communicate.
Edward though also poking his head around. Could be kind of a rough position here for Cloud9, but Gambit is just trying to get to the Herald safely. Still the fight's going to start. Blabber going to get initiated on this. The Shockwave ulti is enough, but Blabber actually dies. He didn't ult in time and make it 2 as Zazel falls as well. Sneaky forced to flash out to safety. That's Gambit with 2 kills plus the Herald.
That's a great team fight coming out. Got to respect the fact that Diamond, whilst having acquired an early game, since then has had 100% kill participation, and he's just building for the all-out aggression.
Yeah, you can see Warriors
and once again, this is a press R composition they've put together. Maybe some fight in the mid lane.
Ooh, proactive play looking for Kira. There's Zazel with a flash Q. He will miss with the exhaust will land. Now going to get tied up as Diamond going to try and come in. But under the turret, Blabber picks up an easy one. And for the first time in this game, Diamond's ulti is not impactful.
Yay. At the same time, I think both of these tanks are going to really struggle to peel for their compositions. You know, you got Nocturne ultimate, Jensen in trouble.
Good flash by both, but they're already collapsing onto Jensen. Licorice trying to peel them off. A good stopwatch. He's going to buy enough time. Ulti back from Kira. Blabber with a great last second ulti though. As Gambit continue to try and dive. Diamond, he wants it. He will get it. And now pops his own watches. Gambit need to get themselves under that turret, but Diamond, he will be left for dead. As Sneaky late rejoins the fight. Stayhouse still around for far too long as Sneaky looks to play Janitor. Blabber grabs himself the shutdown. Still alive as he's cutting out under the turret as Edward cannot find it. And Sneaky, he will Killer Instinct in. Take down Kira as Logic left. The only one alive from Gambit as Cloud9 collect the ace, and Sneaky collects the triple.
What a team fight out of the Cloud9 lineup. They punish the over-aggression coming from Gambit. We said team fights around that 20-minute mark can be devastating, and they will convert it into a Baron.
And it just seems all too easy for Cloud9, who win the first major team fight of the game. 22 minutes in, they'll scoop up the Baron. And they have built a massive lead after that play. Needs to work for Gambit once his Baron buff has worn off. Whether it's a full 5-man engage, riding in with the ball on top of him, or trying to pick off a straggler in the 1-3-1 in these sides. Yep. Blabber even tagging Diamond Procs. They're going to look to try and take him down. He's got the GA, but his health will fall down low enough. The Shockwave, it's a bit defensive there from Kira, and not enough to even grab a cooldown. Here's Stayhouse now. The Brambles are out, but C9, the inhibitor, is going to fall down as well. And just enough time. 1 second left on the Baron or thereabouts. And Cloud9 grab almost everything. 10,000 gold ahead now. And maybe even thinking about the bot side. Oh, hello, Diamond. In onto Blabber, who burns the ulti, and Diamond, you've got no GA left. He's going to get stunned up in the Lamb's Respite, but not enough as Jensen finds the pick off in the end. Lotic a little too far forward as Zeyzal. Maybe thinking of letting the ulti rip. Kira does not have his ultimate back around, so it's Jensen that grabs the double. Going to make it 3 as Edward falls on the other side as Jensen. He's just rampaging in towards the Gambit carries, looking to take down even more. And with 3 dead, Gambit will concede the base and game 1. Cloud9 will storm in and take the Nexus.
Yeah, and it looked like they had the fight, they had the pick, but just too mobile. Blabber gets over the wall and makes them pay.
Slow, steady, and standard it is for Cloud9, but more than enough to find themselves that mid-game lead and crush Gambit in the face here in game number 1. Nexus down, Cloud9 thinking only 2 more left to go as Blabber grabs himself a fountain kill.
And a very quick game 1 for Cloud9. Gambit looked like they were hanging in that early to mid game very nice. Bad 1-3-1, but I guess Tom Kent really does attack that. So I think the Poppy pick here actually makes a lot of sense. Pastry time, if they can't force with Zeyzal.
Though it does mean that Stayhouse will be safe and Licorice not that healthy. Although Ultimate being down mean that he's probably not in too much trouble and still going to try it. Back into the Shroud, Stayhouse uses his dash away. Blabber going to dive him, looking for the first blood one more time, and he's going to grab it.
Yeah, and that's just greedy from Stayhouse. Wanted to still challenge the minion wave. Didn't think they could get on top of him. However, Blabber...
He's going to move back around as well. Once again, a wall not connecting there for Kira.
And now Kira is very slow. He doesn't have boots pastry time.
Doesn't have passive either. Does have his flash, but is already getting ulti by Jensen. Zeyzal looking to make the combo happen, but Kira does find the good flash. Stun chain there onto Blabber, but he flips out of there and still has Lamb's Respite going. Here's the Tom Kent. Blabber burns the ulti. Jensen now fighting on the other side, but Gambit, they found the collapse. They'll devour Blabber, and Lotic grabs himself a very important kill.
And Gambit fans breathe a sigh of relief. A very nice flash secures
some solo action. Flips around, doesn't land the shuriken though, and again, deals some damage down. Lotic with a great chain of corruption. Zeyzal on the front side, but he's got no ulti and no flash. He's got Ignite. Sneaky force to burn the heal, but Edward devours him up. That's going to be another one. This time it's Kira that grabs it.
And a kill and assist, exactly what this Anivia ordered. Now all of a sudden, Kira also is feeling pretty good about the pickup, the utility of the Anivia coming up massive, and the bottom lane turret.
Objectives taken with the turret trade, taking top outer, taking Rift after that Infernal, and probably enough without Shelly to take down the mid outer as well. But Kira is going to try and force something here. 3v2 for C9 there in the mid lane, but here comes TK once again. Moving Lotic in, Edward immediately has to spit him out to safety though, but Blabber took a lot of damage already early. Licorice forced to ulti in, has the next one going. Blabber forced to ulti, but again, he gets chopped by Urgot and put into the meat grinder. And Cloud9 forced to retreat. Zeyzal with a disengaged Pulvers. Jensen, he's maybe left for dead here with no flash. Good slow from Stayhouse to try and run him down. Licorice is here, he's going to maybe try and save his friend, but he can't do it at all. And now in fact in danger of having to burn the flash. Does save it, but Gambit once more come out on top.
And hits more heavily on Cloud9's side of the map. Time around, they were able to secure themselves those objectives.
So full fight for Gambit, +1 there. The charge does come through from the Herald. Kira looking to lock down. Jensen finds the stun. Zeyzal trying to deny them out as he dives into the back line, but Shelly's still up. Actually a kill already onto Jensen as Diamond found the assassination, and now Zeyzal, he's put into the grind the next time as Staya snipes him with Fear Beyond Death. And Gambit is just going to pressure this inhibitor turret now. Licorice forced to ulti away.
Baron becomes a very real objective for this team, not just turret.
And that's music to Gambit's ears, certainly. They're a team that has always played around Baron. Has ulti out, gonna find a pick. Sneaky dead already. Lotic just finds the snipe. And now Zeyzal left out to dry on the front side of the fight. C9 trying to find something as Blabber peppers Edward with arrows. For Gambit to just take down a very early objective. I think they know they're on it. Yeah, you don't have Kira there for a while as Abyssal is going to ride Edward in, but it's just him as Blabber. It's going to get forced out. Licorice trying to find the dive. He wants Diamond. It's so low, he finds it. Perfect execution. Dashes in for the assassination. And now it's Cloud9 that might look to take the Baron, but Gambit still continuing the fight. Zeyzal with a big 4-man pole. Does find a good action on the front side of the fight. Cloud9
has to resort out their waves. They have to get a fresh set of wards in the top side of the jungle. But in theory, area.
Oh, actually Blabber looking for Edward here, but Diamond also available. Pretty low with the stun onto Blabber. He's going to go down in one CC chain. And Stayle's still ready with the ulti, so it's going to be Zeyzal served up next. Here's Licorice going to try and save the back end of the fight, but Fear Beyond Death will snipe one as Stayle's grabs the double. I mean, Licorice, what can you possibly do here? As Jensen is cut off by a wall, dancing around the Anivia Storm, and that's another great stun from Kira. Heal out there from Jensen to try and save his life as Licorice has dove in to try and do something in the fight, but he's going to get wall banged by the Poppy and taken down by Kira, and Gambit can do no wrong.
Looking to continue the fight, not able to find. You can see that Jensen has got towards his Rylai's. He should have more control in these fights, but still hasn't got himself a Void Staff. Edward face check.
Trying something again, Edward. Pretty tanky. Ulti is going to get moved out by Sneak. I think he might have flashed out of the way, but Zeyzal already too low. Vivian Death grabs him again. Stayhouse with the snipes as Licorice is trying to dive the carries here, but he's out of ult charge. Is now forced to flip away. Logic with a wonderful flash. Insane outplay by the Gambit AD carry. And Cloud9 again left to defend their inhibitor as Gambit charged into the base.
Yeah, this time Logic is low, but they're going to look to take the inhibitor down. Sneaky doing what he can on the back end of this, but right now, it seems like they're too far ahead.
Oh, Jensen flash is good. But again, the wall plus Poppy threat was there, and now Stayhouse is just going to dive the Nexus turrets. Blabber, he's ready to defend. He's got his ulti. They might actually find a counter kill here. Stayhouse finally goes down as Blabber puts the respite up at just the right time. And Gambit, have they gone too far again, Spawn? It feels so bad to give here.
I mean, I agree, but there's no way in like 2 items plus components you're going to be able to win this team fight. I think they use it to control vision. They can't move through that choke point. Kira not in vision, but if they step forward, he just takes out everything.
Another flank here from Licorice, though. It's not Lysandra, but he maybe can make something happen. Eyes on Logic. Inhibitor will fall down. Cloud9 do not live to defend it. Diamond in, but it's actually going to get knocked around. He's dead. That was too far forward. Now 5v4 for Cloud9.
And he put up the steadfast presence. He thought that he had a way to
Something here. Gambit must defend Anivia. Not bad in this spot, but the Baron is dying very quickly. They're going to go back in. They look for the engage. They find Stayhouse. The wall cuts off half of Cloud9 as Licorice dives into the backside of the fight. They're actually going to try and cut him off. Licorice, he's just buying time. He's on to Logic. That's Cloud9 Baron. But Licorice, can he magic his way out of there? He's dancing around his shroud. PE1 over the walls. He flushes out for the rest of it. And C9 needs to run. Abyssal Voyage there. He's going to try and cut off Sneaky, but he KIs away. Still dead though as Logic finds a snipe. And Jensen is just going to try and cut them off. A good flip from Stayhouse, but he's been left out to dry by the rest of his teammates. Zeyzal re-engaged. That's the kill for Cloud9.
And Kira just couldn't go with the team, not that mobile. Cloud9 take the 1-for-1 trade, take the...
They can. Gambit, though, still pressuring. A couple super waves left, but the inhib now going to respawn. Cloud9 will have to clear out one more wave, and then it's a race to this Baron as Licorice has found himself a pretty creative flank spot, but an ulti from Logic is going to start the CC chain up. Blabber with a very good last-second ult. Needs to try and save Jensen, but Diamond found it as Zeyzal finds a big pulverized Stayhouse in the front side. He's getting burnt down by the marksman of Cloud9, and Licorice dives in. Execution is good, but Kira is able to find the trade kill. Now Blabber, he's forced away as Sneaky's left out to dry. Killer Instinct supercharges out, but he still gets stunned blind by Kira's Q. And Gambit, that might be enough to seal this game.
Yeah, it certainly should be. Once again, Kira's walls coming up clutch. The Anivia God able to turn the game around, and they'll march towards the Nexus.
Inhibitor dead. It's 2 only in the defense. The rookies on Cloud9, Zeyzal and Blabber, must defend a seemingly impossible situation. But Gambit, they'll just ravage down these Nexus turrets. They'll tie up Zeyzal in the steadfast presence. They'll put the Glacial Storm on the feet of Blabber and force him down with the stun. As Gambit, they'll tie up the series in style.
Pressure on Kira and will ensure that Diamond probably once again has to play around the lane. Saying that takes a pretty good matchup in the Galio, and they now...
8 versus Diamond and Evos, yes, but that was a while ago. I think we were still casting together back then, Spawn. As Stayhouse is going to get flipped around by Licorice. Does have the flash, but when is he really going to get a chance to use it? Sven with the red buff applying autos. Oh, actually, nice Q, waits it out, but doesn't matter. That's first blood easy for Svenskeren.
Yeah, it certainly is, and as a jungler, watch how Svenskeren played that gank. Choosing really that Zeyzal could do there, didn't go aggressive.
Licorice, oh, flips Kira around. The Justice Bus still there, and that's an easy pick-off. Instant flash E from Diamond Prox, and he just picks it up.
Yeah, it certainly is, and given the fact that they got him immediately, know the message that Reaper gave Svenskeren before he came into this game, and it was gank the heck out of top lane.
Nice play from Zeyzal, but still Logic with a good bit of damage. Edward looking for the knock-up. Little too far forward, he got ignited, that's a kill for Sneaky. And granted again, flip over the top, and Stayhouse this time with no summoner will fall once again as Licorice able to grab that kill. Pops his ulti, he ding 6 as Stayhouse is flipped away by Svenskeren.
Fatal, he's not getting first access to it. Jensen's pushing him in. If there's ever a fight in this area that he can just ultimate to, obviously he doesn't have the best.
Oh, what a beautiful combo by Cloud9.
And that time it was the correct decision to hook the Rakan. Able to just set him up beautifully for the flick. Jungle item completed. Another stack going over to Sven.
Oh, hello. Another one there. Oh, flick quite land. Should have fled the other way, perhaps this time. And at least burns to summon now. The Ignite plus the Whirling Death does give Zeyzal the kill.
And beautifully played out of C9, just everywhere
Gold
now.
to the Draven. Sneaky one last auto. Lantern's there. Oh, no. Can't click it when you're charmed.
Sneaky shutdown, Greed's out for a turret. They were taking the dragon simultaneously. Generally, two objectives at the same time can be a risky idea. That could...
Gold as Licorice did take the top out of turret.
And I just do want to go back to Champions League, because I think if you swap this matchup for Diamond, if he's the person playing the Talia, he's in trouble.
Ignite dead.
I don't know what he was doing.
He died, unfortunately for him, so we may never find out as Eggwood does get himself away. Zeyzal's box not up. Still, mid-turret getting siege, so I'll have to take it. Sven, going in, going too far in. What on earth was that wall?
He didn't want to get on the wall, Pastry. He wanted to use it to cut off the wave clear that was coming through the jungle. This is a stage of the game where, you know, you love being sneaky, because all you've done for the last couple of minutes is catch mid lane waves. You're just stacking up that adoration passive. You know that eventually they are going... Well, the ideal situation now for C9 is that they play PvE the rest of the game. They go in.
Yep, Lantern there, but the CC chain not quite long enough. Still, though, Logic is able to find the damage.
Yeah, and the difference this time is Fen wasn't there. They had him cleaning out...
See if Cloud9 can clean up some of this, as Steos has found himself in a spot of bother as Sven.
He got cut at the wall.
All right, getting flipped around, can't even flash out to maybe the river where it could be safe, and Licorice does most of the work himself, but Sven, nice assist.
Hooks on.
Hook off.
Magic resistance from that stone plate going to come out eventually, and Stehos has just had a horrible game 3. He's been picked on from start to finish.
Yep, again, almost a nice bait of the sign pick here by Cloud9 as Jensen still fighting Kira, but Sven this time is in the right spot. The 2v2 has started, but Kira's almost dead before it starts. Zeyzal looking for the hook, but he does miss as Diamond low enough as Kira will also charge in, but Sneaky able to clean him up as Cloud9 collapse. This time, Gambit, they tried to find the play, but it's Cloud9 that will make them pay.
What a fight out of Cloud9 one more time. Jensen is not worried about the 2v1, runs in blindly, able to bait even more members to continue. And 22 minutes in, this one looks a lot more like game number 1. They're going to take the Baron.
They'll wander in, they'll take the Baron at around the same time frame. And we talked about it, the Mountain Drake, the Baron.
And you see, they're just throwing skill shots at them. They know that the wave clear is lacking. As long as they protect these two cannon creeps, the turret will eventually fall down, and they've caught a fish.
Hook on Kira. But again, charging in, Edward trying to find something as Sneaky needs to kite his way out of there. They do grab one. Licorice falls in the front line, but Gambit don't really have enough follow-up here as Jensen still charging through Whirling Death, barely able to attack Stehos, but it's Rise that finds the final spells to seal his death. And a trade C9 will take. They've still got Baron. They'll bust down mid-turret. They'll take the inhib as well.
And pretty well played out of Cloud9. The hard engage was there, but it was missing layers, not able to get everyone in at the same time. They're actually teleporting to this wave. They might be in trouble.
What a savage hook from Zeyzal! And Edward's dead before he can dash away to safety. Kira also TPing behind enemy lines as Diamond eats the next lasso there from the Thresh. He'll pop the watch, but they'll take the turret. The hook again finds onto Diamond. Zeyzal make it 3 in a row. He will fall, but Cloud9 collected almost everything as Kira ults away almost to his death, but that last E will take him down as well.
Yeah, and certainly will. And now with 4 members dead, they can continue to press into this base. Stehos going to try and come back up and available and slow this down. The Cloud9 could potentially look to end here.
You said it already, Spawn, when you start to get enough value accrued for that death. Zeyzal certainly will be happy with that situation as Ocean Drake the second goes over to Cloud9 and has got one more spot to siege. Diamond, what are you doing there?
To be fair, this time he did dodge the hook.
This could
still ultimately
or the Rise route is extremely unlikely as Cloud9 will take down inhibitor number 3. They're just walking it in here to finish off this third game and push themselves to 1 game away from match point. Edward, he tries to do what he can, but he explodes to Sneaky in the front side of the fight. Kira with a good set of taunts, but they just don't have enough to do much of anything. Draven, a double cash in as Sneaky withdraws from the ATM of 2 members of Gambit. The Nexus explodes. Diamond Prox explodes one more time, and Sneaky finishes with a triple kill flourish as Cloud9 will camp the mountain and take themselves to match point versus Gambit.
And you got to say a much better performance out of Cloud9. They're further and further back into the champion select. My eyes lit up there. I was like, is it actually going to be?
Aftershock off for Edward, and Sneaky wins out on that trade. Jensen also staying, does get flicked back in. He's actually just straight in front of them. He's got Ignited, and that's first blood. Jensen, what on earth are you doing?
And you can see Svenskeren wants to clean up the mistake, has the flash, but can't get in range. And that is a baffling play out of Jensen. Knew that Kira was manaless.
Ignite down on Zeyzal. Diamondprox can make it work again. He's going to flash in. The hook from Zeyzal is good, but he's not going to live through it. Diamond gets another kill. 2 TPs down here as Licorice does get himself a shutdown onto Talia.
But so far, Diamond has visited 3 lanes and come up.
Sven will take time to invade here, but he's actually getting collapsed on by 2. Svenskeren, great spell shield, but he's still going to get rooted by the auto attack. He does have his flash, but it's not going to matter. C9 just throwing themselves into the arms of Gambit.
And
That's
no
awful.
priority bottom lane.
Used it already. They can't really follow.
Yeah, Diamond also down there as well. Reading the players, that's an ultimate.
Dunkaruski there for Licorice. Is locking him in. The minions helping out. Corrupting Potion ticking away also with a team up. But Diamond again. Kira diving into the bot side of the map. The chain's going to miss. And Sven's here early. Beautiful counter gank by the Nocturne, and C9 collect a kill.
Yeah, very nicely done out of Sven there. Read the play beautifully. Used. She can't have impact. Cassidy can just farm underneath the turret, be very safe. Is going to turn into that ticking time bomb. Gank set up on the bottom lane, so we'll hold that thought briefly.
He's going to blink first. Chain Corruption already landing. It's a bevy of ultimates onto Sneaky, and Diamondprox blows him up, but Sven able to get the counter kill onto Logic. So now it's jungle versus support action. TP in from Gambit, though. Edward is going to be the target, but Sven's now left out all alone as Stayhouse charges in, moves Sven towards his turret, and grabs himself a shutdown.
Yeah, very nicely done from Stayhouse. Made sure that he was out of range. You can see that Licorice nowhere near.
To read it. TP in from, is that Jensen? No, that's both of them. Everyone's coming down to the bot side of the map. They want Logic. The hook is just short from Zeyzal, but the dunk from Licorice is going to seal 2 kills in the bot side for Cloud9.
And what a beautiful play out of Cloud9. The easiest way to get to your spikes is to accelerate funnel farm into Jensen, into Licorice, and allow them to have the late game that we keep talking about.
Doesn't take too much damage after the fact as well. Kira and Jensen at it again. Chain does latch. Jensen going to try and find it out. Here's Svenskeren, though, riding down towards it.
He went on the wrong one.
Oh, Jensen dies again. Kira able to take him out. Can he get away from Svenskeren, though? Now Gambit actually found a different pick. It's Zeyzal that's left out to dry. Wards over, trapped into the wall. A beautiful weave as well from Diamond as Logic gets a kill.
That is a heads-up play out of Diamond. Traps a Thresh in the Dragon Pit. You can see they also force off. Sneaky certainly not where he wants to be, and they're actually collapsing onto him potentially.
Stayhouse looking for the flank, but Sneaky backs off. Lantern is there, can't take it! Templar's presence in the QSS after the flash. Mortal Assault's gonna make that an easy one, though.
And that is just mistiming from Sneaky. Thought the Templar present was down.
From Stayhouse.
So I want to talk about a mini interaction there. It's quite forgotten, because back in the day where Cassidy's Q used to be a silence, it would stop everything as they actually engage on the mid lane.
Again, all in the mid side. They are gonna grab Logic there. Svenskeren just dives onto his face. Mortal Assault is also going to get burnt. He flashes out to make sure the rest of his carries are safe. Licorice, though, maybe too far forward. Kira is maybe going to thread the chain through. He does grab the shutdown. Snipes Licorice through the traffic.
Oh, that was very close. Stayhouse gets the ult.
Yep, gets the knock up there. There's the move back as well. Diamond finds the flick. And that's another pick for Gambit.
It certainly wasn't. All of a sudden, Gambit just continues.
They're still on the Baron here, Spawn.
Yeah, they might have this pastry. There's no way for Sven to get in without a lantern, and Zeyzal is so low. Logic's going to come over. They can just finish this one off.
It's only Jensen really that can steal this. Svenskeren getting shut down. They're right in there, but it's not enough. C9, they found the play. It was the lantern. But Gambit still take down the objective.
Baited and outsmarted. They get
through the outer inhibitor turret
teleport
here.
Coming in, pastry. That's going to be Licorice in the back line.
Once again, looking for the flank. This must work for Cloud9. They'll dive in. Everyone in onto Logic, but already Nocturne is dead to Kira. Logic still living for a little while longer. Jensen, though, actually does slay him, but it costs him his life as Diamond picks him off. Cloud9, I don't think that's enough for what they had to pay there.
Certainly might not be the case. You can see Stayhouse so tanky. Hook just misses. Sneaky has to flash it. Do they look for the end?
Gambit, they are going to go for the throat. Cloud9, 3 left. Can Gambit push us to game number 5? Here for our first best of 5 in the play-in knockouts. They find the slam. Licorice burns a stopwatch. The Nexus turret, though, still under siege. Licorice, he can't really get out. He dives into the backside, but he can't get this assassination. And Kira is just smashing people. Sneaky, able to take down the clone, but that's not the little block they were looking for. Another hook from Zeyzal, but C9 just have no health to defend. And Gambit, they will make it all the way to game number 5. What a performance!
And after game 2, the analysts were kind of patting himself on the back. They said that was the one game that we gave Gambit, but they say no. Blue side victory in the mid lane. It was Triple that picked it up for the Direwolves.
And there is Malzahar.
And this is what Raz said. He said, how far down the team fight rabbit hole do we go?
Kind of worked it all out. Time with a very sneaky path, and there is the Infernal. Cloud9 get the bad news. And Logic even going to eat some harass on the TP down. Didn't even get his health bar fully replenished. That's how fast that TP was.
And this is a combat ultimate.
Realm Warp in there. Svenskeren going to bounce it off the wall. The ult from Kira is nice, but Jensen's still fighting it out, and I think it's not quite enough. The Aerie, though, does get the trade.
What a play out of Kira to turn that around. Sure, you got to say that that was a nice... For a window, potentially look for a gank, but really without Diamond. Oh, Edward goes in. That's in big trouble.
Yeah, it does have his flash, but didn't quite connect it. That's going to be a stun. Sneaky about to finish it up, but he can't quite get it. The Killer Instinct, though, he's going to get it, and Cloud9 starting to win this bot lane a little harder than Gambit would like.
And the do-si-do again, Sneaky. I mean, they have to go for it. They cannot allow this gold lead to continue. This is the best opportunity they're going to have.
Staios again fights the knocker, but it is Sneaky that he gets as Zeyzal goes back in onto Kira, who explodes to the Kai'Sa. It's continuing to chain together kills. Sven, he smites the Drake and takes it down. They're trying to chase. Licorice gets damage boosted to safety by the ultimate.
And Sneaky before this series had not died pre-15 minutes. Kira on the other hand.
Zeyzal forcing a flash. Ulti though, maybe going to force Unbreakable Will. It's back up soon. I think it's going to be out of time for Zeyzal. Goodbye. Diamond with the final axe.
Really nicely done from Kira there. Able to once again flash.
Trying to push themselves to another main event group stage.
And one more time, it looks like they want to play.
Oh, what a taunt! There's Edward going to get KI'd on, and Sneaky able to get the kill. Diamond here, but Jensen already roaming up as Sven's made his way here as well.
And you can see the game with 3 kills with the CS advantage.
Oh, Edward. He does cancel Svenskeren's Rift out. Jensen's still getting jumped on. The Realm Warp is there. He's not going to make it out, though. And the fuel's still coming. Diamond Flash Order gets the kill, but C9 still collapsing. Sneaky's in. Here's the ult from Stayhouse. But Licorice with a wonderful taunt. Actually not quite soon enough. As Kira getting low. But Licorice has now overstepped his bounds, and Kira actually comes up with a kill. Sneaky is going to try and turn back around as Zeyzal exits the fight.
And this is what we said.
Almost back and ready to go. Could make something happen, but Gambit do secure that second Infernal for themselves.
You know, once Stayhouse gets his 3rd item, maybe not so much. Horn will just take it forever.
Collapse it from Gambit. They found one. They're going to get the chain CC, and they take down Zeyzal with no ulti. Sneaky, though, still staying alive. Needs to keep cutting around as the tank are trying to chase him. Diamond a little too far forward, but Jensen almost dead as a result. Sven with the ulti does get it, but Stayhouse able to solo Sneaky on the right-hand side of the fight. That's what Gambit need.
Certainly isn't.
Svenskeren shoots that crab, just barely. Flash torn from Licorice. In onto Edward, he's got the Titanic going. Need a few more autos. Sword pull not there. Flash forward from Sven, he wants it. Smoke screen is enough.
Red Smite OP, able to pick it up on the back end of that. Looked like Edward was going to be able to survive one stage of the game. You know, Olaf as well as Lucian, they're completely fine. And if they are able to isolate Sneaky again, who is so much of this gold lead, Gambit looked fine.
With their 2 side lane threats, Gambit just protecting this potent part of the map with their lives.
Flank coming in here.
Stayos gonna face check, dashes out of the way. Oh, Zeyzal's in there. Just zips right in to start the fight off. Sneaky now, going in with the Killer Instinct. He's riding Licorice in. What a delivery from Cloud9.
And you can see how the team fights are supposed to work. A big flank, a great engage, and now it's a 3v5.
C9 will force them into the pit.
And eyes on Zeyzal, has the splash.
Hex Flash, what a play! Finds one, Diamond! It's the target they want, they get him down. They'll get Kira as well. The rookie comes up massive for Cloud9.
And finally they're able to get the flanks they're looking for. Cloud9 turn the game on its head. They're going to grab themselves the Baron, and they're going to pick up a 7,000 gold lead.
More than that with this gold lead that is rapidly approaching 10K.
And now it's panic stations for Gambit. They go in.
Yep, they're looking for the play. They need to get a kill. Liquid's pretty tanky, but he's getting burnt down. Needs a few more shots. The Spirit's Refuge may protect him. And now Sven Garen. Snipe slotting him to Zazel. Makes yet another initiation play. He is getting low. He will fall down. And Gambit actually might be able to chase here.
Don't know if they can overstay. Jensen still mid lane.
Turret, expose the inhibitor, look for Stayos and try and get even more. That should secure this in here. Logic is back alive, but it's too late to save the mid. C9 still juggling between mid and top with the supers from bot finally hitting that Nexus turret. You can see there on the right-hand side. They gotta go now. They only grab Zazel. They do get Sneaky for a bit as well. They get knocked back in. They ulti that from Kira. Sneaky though holds firm, does not burn the QSS, and now he's just gonna rip through the lineup. Everyone from Gambit is going down. The Shen gets a triple, and C9 ride the party portal into the base and onto the next stage of Worlds. It has been a year of turmoil, but in the last game when it matters most, they push through.
And everyone from C9 should be very happy with that final game performance. Rookie and veteran alike rising to the occasion, punching their ticket for groups, but boy, was that a best of 5. Gambit did not make it easy.
You can see Diamond understandably disappointed. A team that wanted to make it one step further. This game win would have been that step, but I think Gambit can still hold their heads high after the performance they've shown today.
And to be fair, I think a game 5 is also that next step.
Subscribe. But don't dislike. But don't unsubscribe.